been looking around, but it's not in my vision. All that I got is earned, not given, but I feel locked down like my brain in prison. Spend a couple thousand to ease my mind, then I get it back, but I know I'm not fine. Everything built up all over time, but I gotta let it out, I can't hold it inside. Keep a smile on my face when they looking at me, but I know that's my only disguise. I be trying to get away from my problems. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like I've been under pressure. I'm keeping my foot on their neck, I won't let up. I know when I fall down, I gotta just get up. I brush it all off, I'm better than ever. Been through a lot, but I'm never gonna settle. Know that I've been heating up like a kettle. Thinking back when I was studying dental, now I got plaques coming on the way, that's special. Yeah, they all come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know, man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know, man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and that stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like '02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100%, that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see. Yeah, they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. Come on. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know, man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know, man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on the rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I couldn't pay the room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few amps, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know, man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know, man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Let me tell you right now, I'm the realest. Ain't nobody else ever do it like
I like that.
My picks were 4-1 yesterday.
Best bet of the day I got. Ape Gonzo's pick of the day.
Come on! It's
You didn't stop it on that, but you didn't stop.
Oh,
Fuck out of here!
Wow!
How you gonna let dude do that?
Wow. Starts in 3, 2, 1. What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Monday, September 6, 2021. Got a pretty good slate of baseball games to go over. Got, I think, one college football game tonight. Only about 4 days away from the NFL season kicking off the regular season, so we'll talk some about that. All right, give me just 1 second. Start with something real quick. All right, there we go. Want to make sure the sound over there was right. All right, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're giving out winners, so come join us. We're also live Monday, Wednesday, Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. That's at 1 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch as well. All right, let's jump right into these baseball games. Then we'll talk some college football, talk a little bit of NFL. It's awesome. NFL season's only a few days away. All right. First game of the NFL season is Thursday night. As you have the Tampa Bay Bucks against the Dallas Cowboys to kick the season off Thursday night. Then Sunday's full week of the regular season. But all right. We'll talk some football here in a minute. Let's go ahead and get to these baseball games today. All right, first game we have is the New York Mets at the Washington Nationals. The Mets are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 126 money line. Nationals are plus 108 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9.5. You have Williams on the mound for the Mets, Corbin on the mound for the Nationals. The Mets have won 7 of their last 8. Mets are 10-7 versus the Nationals this season. Williams has only allowed 1 run since arriving in New York in 4 appearances, and he's 2-0 as a starter so far since getting in New York around the trade deadline. The Nationals are 7-20 in August. They're 1-4 so far in September. Corbin has a 7.88 ERA in August. I like the Mets here at the minus 126 on the money line. All right, next game we have the Toronto Blue Jays at the New York Yankees. Yankees are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 148 money line. The Blue Jays are plus 126 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9.5. The Blue Jays swept Oakland over the weekend. They scored 29 runs over 3 games versus Oakland. They have Ryu's on the mound tonight. He is 2-1 versus the Yankees this season. For the Yankees, you have Talion on the mound. Yankees lost back-to-back games versus the Orioles over the weekend, but the Yankees have won Talion's last 8 starts. This should be a good game here. Both offenses are capable of getting hot. I lean toward the Blue Jays here at the plus 126 on the money line. But it should be a good game. All right, next game we have is the Kansas City Royals at the Baltimore Orioles. The Royals are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 112 money line. Baltimore is minus 104 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 10.5. Bubik's on the mound for the Royals. The Royals are 10-5 in his 15 starts. Lothar's on the mound for the Orioles. He's going to be making his second career start. He has a 10.80 ERA. Orioles have the worst record in baseball. I would lean toward the Royals here at the minus 112 on the money line. Next game is the Tampa Bay Rays at the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 146 money line. The Tampa Bay Rays are plus 124 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9.5. You have Yarbrough on the mound for the Rays, Sell on the mound for the Red Sox. Yarborough's had trouble against the Red Sox this season. But for the Red Sox, they have multiple starters out due to COVID. They also have like 4 bullpen guys out. So their offensive lineup isn't going to look the same as it usually does. Sell has pitched pretty good since he's came back from injury for the Red Sox. But I think with the Red Sox missing so many players due to the COVID protocols, and with their bullpen being stretched because they're missing 4 arms out of their bullpen due to that as well, I would lean toward the Rays here at the plus 124 on the money line. Then the next game we have the Detroit Tigers at the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Tigers are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 144 money line. The Pirates are plus 122 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8. You have Schoolboy on the mound for the Tigers, Wilson on the mound for the Pirates. Schoolboy is 8-12 with a 4.26 ERA for the Tigers. The Pirates are on a 6-game losing streak. Wilson is 2-6 with a 5.22 ERA. Tigers are just a better team right now than the Pirates. Even on the road, I think Schoolboy will pitch good enough to keep him in the game against Wilson. I like the Tigers here at the minus 144 on the money line. All right, next game is the Philadelphia Phillies at the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 142 money line. The Phillies are plus 120 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7. Willer's on the mound for the Phillies. Woodruff's on the mound for the Brewers. The Phillies struggle on the road. Willer has given up 19 runs and 5 homers over his last 4 starts. Woodruff's on the mound for the Brewers. He's 4-1 with a 2.08 ERA at home. Brewers are first in the National League Central. I'll lean toward the Brewers here at the minus 142 on the money line. And what's also another awesome thing today I forgot to bring up is we get afternoon baseball. I mean, all these games right here that we're talking about all start like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, next game. We have the Cincinnati Reds at the Chicago Cubs. The Reds are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 156 money line. The Cubs are plus 132 money line. Over under for this game is set at 8. You have Gray on the mound for the Reds, Steele on the mound for the Cubs. The Reds lost two of 3 to the Tigers over the weekend. The Cubs have actually went on a little bit of a winning streak. They won 6 in a row. Steele has made just 4 starts for the Cubs this season. The Reds have to get their bats going. Over the weekend, they had one game where they hit the ball, and the other 2 games they didn't hit the ball and they lost. But I think the Reds' offense will be able to get going against Steele. I like Gray on the mound. He's been real good he's won his last 3 starts. I like the Cincinnati Reds here at the minus 156 on the money line. And I also like the over the 8 in this game. All right, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. That we're live at 1 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can find Easy Money and GSR Gonzo Sports Room both on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, anywhere where you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me on Twitter at Chris Gonzalez, at Gonzalez Sports. We also have merch available. Check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. We have t-shirts. We have some hoodies. I have one of the GSR t-shirts on today. We have Easy Money shirts. Hats. We just released some beanies earlier this week, so go check out that the merch store. Also, we have a donation page set up at that same link. If you'd like to donate to help the show grow, we'd appreciate that as well. Also, go check out our YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get notifications. All right, we're going to take a short break here, and then we'll come back, finish up the baseball games, and then get right back into and talk some football. Enjoy these clips off our YouTube page while we take a short break, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Peace.
Hold on, I hope y'all watching this shit. Chris's back is messed up.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Pondo. He wants one from you.
I was so close on that, bro. Oh my god. Bro, he just got lit up, boy. I didn't go down there. I ain't going down there, bro.
I just haven't bought into all the Jake Paul hype yet. I think he's a good boxer. Do I think he's a high level and can compete with like professional boxers? No. Has he fought a pure striker or a pure boxer to where he could prove that he can box at a pro level? Not yet. Tyron Woodley's going to be the best striker he's fought. Tyron Woodley ain't a boxer, but Tyron Woodley's going to be the best pure striker that Woodley's fought so far. He fought an NBA player that was coming in with his head down and not even looking where he was throwing. Then he fought Ben Askren, and I'm a big Ben Askren fan. Ben Askren ain't known for his striking. I don't know why Ben Askren even thought he was going to get there and box. Ben Askren beat people by taking them down, holding them down, and pounding them somewhere they're on the ground. He wasn't known at all for his striking ability on his feet. Yeah, you can't take it away from him. Jake Paul, he's looked good in them fights. I think Woodley's going to be the toughest fight he's had so far, just because I think Woodley's the best striker he's fought. But I'd like to see him fight a boxer. You don't even have to be a top-level boxer yet. Fight a mid-level boxer everybody knows. See how it goes. If it goes good, move up in competition. But I'm not saying jump in against like Floyd Mayweather or somebody like that. Your first time fighting a professional boxer. You don't have to do that, but just fight somebody that's a boxer, not an NBA player, not a wrestler. Now you're fighting an MMA guy that, hey, can strike. I think Woodley's going to knock Paul's head off. I think Woodley is going to have too much power for him. I think Woodley has enough striking that he's going to be able to compete with him. I don't think Jake Paul's going to beat Woodley, but I'm not going to lie. I'm interested in seeing it on it's next Sunday night. Coon Dog's in the house. Just the Coon Dog have another trick up his sleeve like he did earlier.
He always does.
Who is this? Who has the balls? Who has the balls to interrupt the Coon Dog? Can you tell me that, Steve? Who has the balls? Who the hell is this? He don't look like the king. He looks like I think he kind of looks like a chump.
Who is this guy? Why his son's in a tux?
What is going on here? Do I need to go down there and help the Coon Dog out?
I'm thinking so.
I'll go down there and I'll give him a big elbow. He said he's a king, but he don't look like a king to me.
What kind of king is this?
The Burger King.
Wanna be Stone Cold?
That's the Burger King right there.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is up with the two dudes in the suits.
I know. What's up with the Harry Potter looking dudes?
Oh shit, the lights went off. The lights are out. All right, welcome back to the show. Easy Money, a sports betting show, September 6, 2021. I hope everybody's Monday's getting off to a good start. Get ready to finish up breaking down today's slate of baseball games. Then we'll talk about the college football game tonight. Then we'll get a little bit of NFL. NFL's only about 4 days away. First game of the regular season is Thursday night. And then this Sunday we get a full slate of games. But all right, let's get back to the baseball. And the next game in the baseball was the San Francisco Giants at the Colorado Rockies. The Giants are -1.5 on the run line, -154 money line. The Rockies are +130 on the money line. Over/under for this game is set at 11. The Giants have been the best team in baseball. Rockies are a story of two different teams. When they're on the road, they're terrible. When they're at home, they're tough. And of course, they're at home for this game. You have Gosman on the mound for the Giants, and you got Freeland on the mound for the Rockies. Gosman has a 2.52 ERA on the season, but he's struggled over his last 4 or 5 games, and his ERA is up in the high threes. For the Rockies, you have Freeland on the mound. He has a 2.66 ERA since the end of June. Giants have been best team in baseball. Gosman's one of their better pitchers, but he has been struggling a little bit. But the Rockies are tough to beat at home. I'm gonna go with the Rockies here. I like the value as with the Rockies as the home dogs, as the home dog at plus 130 on the money line. I'm gonna take the Rockies here against the Giants today. Next game you have the Dodgers at the St. Louis Cardinals. Dodgers are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 215 on the money line. The Cardinals are plus 180 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7.5. You have Scherzer on the mound for the Dodgers, McCullers on the mound for the Cards. For the Dodgers, Scherzer is 4-0 with a 1.29 ERA since joining the Dodgers. He was having a good season with the Nationals before he got traded to the Dodgers, but he's been even better since he's been with the Dodgers. The Dodgers have won all 6 of his starts. Dodgers have a stacked bullpen as well. McCullers is on the mound for the Cards. He has struggled since coming off the disabled list, and the Cards' offense has been inconsistent. I like the Dodgers here at the minus 1.5 on the run line with Scherzer on the mound. Next game we have is the Minnesota Twins at the Cleveland Indians. Twins are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 130 money line. The Indians are plus 110 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9.5. You have Ober on the mound for the Twins, Allen on the mound for the Indians. The Twins are 4-6 in their last 10. Ober has a 3.98 ERA. For the Indians, they're 6-4 in their last 10, and Allen has a 6.52 ERA. I'll lean toward the Twins here just because I think they have the advantage on the pitching matchup. But neither one of these teams have been having good years at all. Okay. Next game we have is the Seattle Mariners at the Houston Astros. The Astros are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 215 money line. Mariners are plus 180 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5. You got Kikuchi on the mound for the Mariners, McCullers on the mound for the Astros. The Astros are the better team here, but the Mariners play a lot of close games. And Kikuchi has pitched decent for the Mariners this year. McCullers has been up and down. I would lean toward the Astros here, but I wouldn't count out the Mariners in this game just because, like I said, they play a lot of close games. But I would lean toward the Astros just because I think the Astros offense is a little better. And then the next game we have is the Texas Rangers at the Los Angeles Angels. The Angels are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 130 money line. The Rangers are plus 110 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. You have Alexi on the mound for the Rangers. Barria on the mound for the Angels. I like the Angels in this game. The Rangers have struggled, especially in the second half after they traded away their best offensive weapon and their best pitcher. Angels have been up and down as well, but at home, I like them over. I like them over the Rangers. I would lean toward the Angels at the minus 130 on the money line, and I would probably lean toward the under the 9. All right, that looks like all the baseball games for today. So let's move on. We'll talk about today's college football. Then we'll get into a little NFL, and then I'll give you guys my picks of the day before we get out of here. But all right, college football tonight. We have one game. It looks like. Let me see what. There might be more. Oh, nope. There is just one game tonight. All right, college football night. You have Ole Miss at Louisville. Ole Miss is a 9.5 point favorites. They're minus 325 on the money line. Louisville is plus 250 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 73.5. Ole Miss returned 78% of their offense from last season, including their quarterback, Coral, who threw for 29 TDs last season. Louisville was 4-7 last season. I think Louisville will be a little bit better this year, but I like Ole Miss's offense in this game. Their offense was good last year. I think they're even going to be better this year in Lane Kiffin's offense with another year in the system. I just don't think Louisville's going to have enough offensive power to keep up with them. I like Ole Miss here minus the 9.5. I like Ole Miss minus 9.5 there. That's the only college game we have tonight. And then it looks like there isn't any more college football until Friday. Last weekend was our first weekend of having a full slate of college football games. It was nice having football back on to watch. Like I said, I'm excited for the MLB to start, or not MLB, NFL to start this week. Let's go over here. Let's look at some NFL games that we have coming up this week. Talk about them a little bit. I'll give out my official NFL picks. Let's see. On Thursday's show, we'll give out our picks for the Thursday night game, our official pick, and then on Friday's show, we'll give out our picks for the college football on Saturday and the NFL on Sunday. But all right, Thursday night kicks off the regular season for the NFL. Thursday night game, 8:21 p.m. You have the Dallas Cowboys at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have the Bucs right now as 7.5 point favorites, minus 350 on the money line. Cowboys are plus 280 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 52. You have the Bucs coming back, first game after winning the Super Bowl last year. They brought back all 22 of their starters. Cowboys, Dak Prescott's back under center for them. They made some adjustments. It'd be Mike McCarthy's second year. You would think they'd be better than they were last year, especially with having Dak back. But I'm not sold on the Cowboys. I like the Buccaneers here at the minus 7.5. I'm going to wait closer to Thursday, like I said, before I make an official pick, because the line might change. Depending on how the bets are coming in, might be able to get it might go down to 7, maybe. Not sure if it will, but you never know. So I'm going to wait till closer to Thursday, or probably Thursday morning before I would put a bet in. But I lean toward the Bucs here. I think Bucs defense is Bucs have a killer defense. I think their defensive line is going to control Dallas's offensive line. I think could be a very long day for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. But yeah, I really like the Bucs in this game. I think their offense is going to look good, and they have a great defense as well. All right, then Sunday you have the Steelers at the Bills. Bills are minus 6.5, or 6.5 point favorites. Minus 295 on the money line. I like the Bills in that game. I think the Bills offense is going. I don't think the Steelers offense is going to be able to keep up with the Bills offense. Then you have the Jets at the Panthers. This is going to be an interesting game. You have the Jets with the new coach Salah, new quarterback Wilson going to the Panthers, where the Jets' old quarterback Sam Darnold will be starting for the Panthers. I would lean toward the Panthers here as they're 5-point favorites. I would lean toward the Panthers giving up the 5 points. Then you have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Houston Texans. They have the Jaguars as 2.5 point favorites here against the Texans. I would lean toward the Jaguars, but this game here, I really probably going to stay away from, because you don't know what to expect from Jacksonville with new coach with Urban Meyer, new quarterback Trevor Lawrence. But then if you look over the Texans side, you still have the Deshaun Watson mess going on. Looks like Tyrod Taylor is going to be their starting quarterback. So I would lean toward the Jags here, but like I said, this is a game I'll probably stay away from just because there's just too many questions about both teams. Then you have the next game here. It could be a good game. You have the Arizona Cardinals at the Tennessee Titans. The Titans are 3-point favorites in this game. Over-under set at 52. The Cardinals made some moves this offseason, adding J.J. Watt to their defense, and made some moves to try to improve their defense. They have a pretty good offense with Kyler Murray at quarterback and with Hopkins out there. But the Titans are a well-balanced team. They have a good offense, have pretty good defense. I would lean toward the Titans here, but I think that's going to be a good game. Then you have the Eagles at the Falcons. This is a game I don't know what to expect. I'm not sold on Jalen Hurts as being the starting quarterback for the Eagles. I don't know if they are either. With the Falcons, I mean, you still have Matt Ryan there, but you trade away Julio Jones, but you did get picked up a great tight end in the draft, so with Kyle Pitts. So I would lean toward the Falcons. They're 3.5 point favorites. Then you have the Chargers at the Washington Football Team. This is going to be an interesting game because the Chargers have some weapons. They have a new coach now, and Justin Herbert played well last year as a rookie. The Washington Football Team has a defense. Man, their defense is tough. It's all going to come down to me. It's going to be if the Chargers' offensive line can block for Herbert. They have the Chargers as a 1-point favorite. So, I mean, this game, they almost have this game as a pick 'em. I expect it to be a pretty good game. I think it's going to come down to who wins the battle between the Chargers offensive line and the Washington Football Team's defensive line. And you got the 49ers at the Lions. This will be Dan Campbell's debut as the Lions coach. I like the 49ers here. When the 49ers are healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. We don't know what to expect from the Lions here. You got Goff at quarterback, new coaching staff, putting in a new culture. It might take a few games, but I like the 49ers here as 7.5 point favorites. The next game, you have the Seattle Seahawks against the Indianapolis Colts. This is going to be an interesting game. Seattle's a good team. They have Russell Wilson at quarterback. The Colts, it looks like Carson Wentz is going to start game one. Looks like Nelson will be back for game one. I think the Colts are going to be good this year, but I'll be up front with you guys. As you can tell, we're big Colts fans around here. But right now, I like the Colts at the +2.5 at home as home dogs. And hell, who knows? As it gets closer to Sunday, I might even jump on the money line, depending on what it gets up to. But yeah, I think I like the Colts. I think the Colts should have won a playoff game last year. Frank Reich cost them that game. I think Winston's going to be as good or better than what Rivers was last year. So I expect the Colts to be tough this year. I think they're going to open off the season with a big win against the Seahawks. Next game is the Vikings at the Bengals. Again, I'm kind of running through these games quick. We'll break these games down a lot more on a Friday show. But just kind of breaking them down just because NFL football's back. But you got the Vikings at the Bengals. They got the Vikings as 3-point favorites. I would probably favor the Vikings here, but if the Bengals' offensive line can protect, and if the Bengals' defense has improved, Joe Burrow is going to lead the Bengals to quite a few victories, I believe, this year. Then you have the Dolphins at the Patriots. They got the Patriots at 3-point favorites. I like the Patriots in this game. I think Mac Jones is going to. I'm not going to say he's going to play great, but I think he's going to play well enough. He's going to manage the game. The McDaniels and Belichick aren't going to ask him to do too much. They're just going to ask him to stay within the system. And I'm not sold on Tua with the Dolphins. So as of right now, I'm leaning toward the Patriots. You have the Browns at the Chiefs. This should be a good game. Of course, I lean toward the Chiefs at home. And they're 6.5-point favorites. But the Browns have a pretty complete team, and they could have a big year this year. Plus, second year in Stefanski's system. First time that Baker's had the same offensive or the same coach for 2 years in a row. So, I mean, I think this could be this breakout season for the Browns. This is a game that interests me, is the Broncos at the Giants. I think the Giants are going to be a lot better team this year with Saquon back. They have the Broncos as 2.5-point favorites as of right now. Looks like Bridgewater is probably going to start for the Broncos. I lean toward the Giants here as the home dogs. Packers and Saints. I like the Packers here. Just some questions. I want to see how Winston looks with the Saints, but we know what Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones all look like together. So I would lean toward the Packers as of right now, and they're 4-point favorites. Then Sunday night you have the Bears at the Rams. I would say this is going to be a good game because you have a good Bears defense. You're not sure what to expect from the Rams offense. I think the Rams offense is going to be better with Stafford at quarterback. Rams both these teams have good defenses. I could see this game being under the 44. I think I lean toward the Rams, though, just because of the Bears' questions at quarterback. And then on Monday night, you have the Ravens at the Raiders. Ravens are 4.5-point favorites. Raiders looked up and down last year. Some games they looked like they were contenders, and other games they just looked terrible. As of right now, I'm leaning toward the Ravens on that game. But all right, that's all the NFL games for this week. Like I said, we'll break them down in more depth later in the week, and we'll give out our picks and stuff on all the Sunday games on probably Friday. Yeah, on Friday, because that'd be our last show before then. All right, let's get to my picks of the day. All right, I like the New York Mets money line against the Washington Nationals. I like the Cincinnati Reds money line against the Chicago Cubs. I like the Colorado Rockies at home against the San Francisco Giants as home dogs. I like the Dodgers -1.5 against the Cardinals with Scherzer on the mound. And then I'm going to take the Royals over the Orioles. That's going to be my picks of the day. So I like the Kansas City Royals money line over the Baltimore Orioles, the Dodgers -1.5 over the Cardinals, the Rockies money line over the Giants, the Mets money line over the Nationals, and the Reds money line over the Cubs. All right. Before we get out of here for today, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. I was 4-1 over the weekend on the UFC main card. I missed my parlay by one fight. I've been hot on baseball. Our soccer guys should be back in here pretty soon, so come join us. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. You want to make sure you follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We'll have some posts coming up soon. We have some big shows coming up this week for GSR. Last week we interviewed a couple pro wrestlers. We had Dutch Boy Platinum on, and then we also had Loud and Proud Logan Myers on. Go check them interviews out at our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. It's looking like we're probably going to have a couple more interviews this week. I know we're going to have at least one interview this week. I'll go ahead and make that announcement. Wednesday, we'll have the highlight reel. The DCCW Tag Team Champions will be on. And then I think later in the week, we're going to have somebody else as well. But we'll make that announcement a little later. You can find Easy Money, a sports betting show, GSR Gonzo Sports Room, both on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, if you'd like to listen to just the audio version. Also, we now have a merch store. Come check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. We have t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeve t-shirts. Just dropped some beanies. We have some hats. So go check out that merch store. There's also a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow. We'd appreciate that as well. You can find that link in the video description, or it's also going across the bottom of the screen of the ticker. And again, it's streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. If you're on Facebook and Twitch, please hit the follow and like buttons. Also, go over to the YouTube page. Got a lot of content on there. If you're a pro wrestling fan, we aired live from a pro wrestling show a couple weeks ago. You can find that full show on our YouTube page. Go check that out. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget, we'll be live here at 1 p.m. Eastern today with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. Got a lot to talk about from over the weekend. We had a UFC fight night over the weekend. There was an AEW pay-per-view for the wrestling fans. Also, you had a full slate of college football over the weekend. Like I said, NFL is just about 4 days away. I want to give a shout out to Bazanji, Justin Starling for the music. You can find both them on Spotify. Go check their pages out. Both of them are putting out some bangers. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hope to see you guys at 1 o'clock Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch for GSR. Have a great day. Peace.
Discussion, killing every single beat I'm touching. Sick with it, need a Robitussin. Moving fast, but I'm never rushing. Damn boy, it's really other son. Say you poppin', but I know you wasn't. Not my brother and you not my cousin. Yeah, nah, we never buddy. I like to drink to my vision fuzzy. Money got me feeling lovey-dovey. I say a prayer to the God above me. Tell him I'm back, yeah. I gotta stay in my zone, man. Maybe I'll come with the dogs, yeah. Maybe I'll do it alone, yeah. Either way, I get what's sold to me. Never believe what's told to me. City on lock, I hold the key. We can't link, I got goals to meet. Yeah, that's facts. Put the island on my back. Grind cause we gotta eat, yeah. We the ones they wanna see, man. With the mob, talk that talk, say peace, yeah. Feel so big, talking Papa, Sean and Meech, yeah. We had some pride, put it aside, yeah. Cutting the pie, with all the guys, yeah. Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What other side? I gotta grind, yeah. I gotta grind, I gotta grind, I gotta grind, yeah. All of the time, yeah. 24/7, 365, gotta get mine. Stay on my grind.